Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Shinjaku Games. And I'm actually trying for the first time the Elden Ring Night Reign. And of course, beating the first Elden Ring. And I haven't played it in a while, so it's going to be a crash course. And I'm only playing the first part. Usually the first part is just the training wheels, and I'm trying to see if I'm going to delve back into Elden Ring. I didn't platinum it. I wanted to. It's one piece of weapon I didn't get to platinum the first Elden Ring. I didn't play the DLC. I don't know why I never played the DLC. I was tripping on that. Let's see. Of course, this Elden Ring is different. A lot of people compared it to Fortnite, which I think is not the same type of game. Battle Royale-ish in a way. You have to go to a certain area at the third night and battle the huge boss that you're supposed to beat. But for the most part, it does feel good to get back into Elden Ring. It's a little cinematic right here. Feeling the vibes. I do like the details of his armor. I believe the this particular character is called Wilder. And of course, you get the training wheel part. My guess, I'm fighting the big boss in the end that's going to demolish me. I'm pretty sure about that. And that's okay. That's usually how. And I really hate the term Souls. There were harder games out before that, and especially series that were out way before Soul games, and they call everything Souls. Can we just call it Elden Ring? You know. The controls are pretty smooth. Light hit, hard hit, dodge, parry, and block. See that particular map? It's supposed to get smaller by the third night, and you get to fight the big boss. And of course, the dodge. Tried to parry, didn't work. Yeah, that was weird. It went right through me. Yeah, that was a bit weird. You don't get the Okay, I was kind of thinking about it. Is it a horse or a goat? I always thought it was a goat because the way it hopped pretty high, and it had horns. But no, you don't get a mount in this game. Of course, you got your roll. Dodge and roll. Heavy hits. It is pretty satisfying. Of course, you know, breakable debris, surroundings. Not all, though. See, that's why we don't have the mount. We can run pretty fast. It doesn't eat away at your stamina, so that's the only time you can run around without your stamina going down. It only counts when you're in combat. And you can even jump up terrain. You know, it's really getting rid of the mount. You just go up the wall with ease. I really thought that was a mimic. And I would pick the heavy weapon. A game where you're supposed to duck and dodge, I picked the heavy weapon. Parry again. I really need to learn that. I'm not really good at it. And attack weapons leave you open, wide open. So timing is very, very useful. You want to swing a big axe, make sure you got your timing right. Stunned him. That little stun hit, finisher. In the back, stun them with the hits, or you can sneak up behind them and get that extra hit. Check those sides. Always check the sides when you go in the room. Don't just barge in. I should have changed my weapon. I don't know why I didn't. But everything's nice and smooth. Now each character has a special attack, a special ability. He does like this not a Spider-Man type thing, but it pulls you towards characters with the little mechanism in his wrist. Trying to parry again. Take a little sippy sip. Hmm? I'll let him come out. We ain't going in there yet. Sides. And that's the little. They call it a bonfire, but it's not in this game. But this is where you level up. And essentially, this is a multiplayer game. The other Elden Ring, it was multiplayer too as well, but it seems like they really focused on that in this game too. So you can go into battles 3 players strong, and when a character's down, you just simply hit them to raise them back up. Now, I didn't read that, so I figured it was going to get up. So I didn't realize you had to hit them till that gauge goes away. So me figuring things out. Always pay attention to what they say. And obviously did not. I'm trying to figure out what to do. What the hell? There you go. I see a lot of people. Oh, here we go. Large area. Definitely a boss. Definitely a boss battle. I'm trying to see if I can find anything extra. There's a trigger. Yeah, there it is. Land right on me. If you want a crash course, welcome to the game. There's the enemy they're gonna... Now, some people will beat this enemy. And, you know, I'm not hating on them. I haven't played Elden Ring for years, so I am rusty. I hope I get the opportunity to fight him again, because this is not a good performance. That weapon is really leaving me open for attacks. That's why I said I wish I changed. Seemed like the other characters aggroed for a second, now it's back to me. I didn't know his fighting patterns yet. That was the perfect opportunity to attack, and I didn't. I figure I revive him, but I have a slow weapon, and it clanged against that pillar, and that got me killed. Not a good introduction to the game, but it is not a good fighting introduction. But I didn't feel cheat. I didn't feel cheated at all. Yeah, let you find them again. I have my runes. But you're alone this time. Well, how many seconds will I live? Okay, switch weapons. Yeah, that's one of the special move. I really should be hurting more than that. I feel weak. That was kind of OP right there. That's chunk. That's all she wrote. Now we're getting some story.
Long, long ago.
But you know, that was more of like,
Visited by a great war.
I'm rusty. I haven't played the game in a while, and I don't feel like I was gypped. I'm going to get better. I just need to be
It was known, destroyed order itself.
more. If I'm going to use a heavy weapon, I have to make sure my timing is impeccable, and it was not. And when I swung and I hit that broken pillar, and when I was trying to revive my player, and that really cost me. So you need to be aware of your environment when you swing large weapons, because when you hit that cling can do it.
Threatening to wash away its very history. The Night Lord does not rest.
So I'm gonna end it here. This is my first impression of the game, and I died horribly. I still like it. I'm more determined to do better. It's just a little bump in the road, but you know, this is just the first part of the game to get your feet wet. So if y'all like for me to do more gameplays from this particular game, because I'm gonna play more. I'm trying to get my friends to play with me as well, and we're gonna do some runs, and we're definitely gonna get good, or I need to get the good back. But yeah, try the game. I wish it was a demo for you to try. It's only $40. It's not breaking the bank. If you want to get the deluxe, it's probably going to be 65 or something for the deluxe. You get the DLC and stuff. I just got the $40 one. I mean, you can't beat that. It's $40 for a PS5 game. It's on. I believe it's, of course. You can't beat that. But yeah, this is Sinjaku signing off. Peace.
My life. This is my life. It's mine to own. This is my life. Blessed with the microphone. This is my life. You need to get yours. This is my life. Death's gonna knock at your door. This is my life. I got so much to give.